Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking to you about unilateral exercises and how they can be used to maximize muscle growth. I'll be covering when they can be useful, what exercises might be most beneficial, and how they should be performed to maximize hypertrophy. Did you know that unilateral exercises, or single limb exercises, can be more beneficial for muscle growth than compared to bilateral exercises? This is due to our ability to recruit more motor units for single limb exercises than compared to bilateral exercises. We know the two most important factors for muscle growth is motor unit recruitment and mechanical tension. So it does appear that unilateral exercises do have the advantage over bilateral exercises in that regard for muscle growth. However, before you take this as gospel and start throwing out all your normal exercises and replacing them with single limb exercises, they do have some disadvantages. Two of the biggest disadvantages are that they induce more fatigue than regular sets, as you're essentially doing 2 sets for every one of a bilateral exercise. The second being that stability can be an issue for a lot of unilateral exercises. Both fatigue and lack of stability will play a role in reducing motor unit recruitment, so you need to be smart about your exercise selection, when and how the exercises are performed. Unilateral exercises can be extremely beneficial when building up lagging muscle groups or focus muscle groups that you want to work on. Because of the increased recruitment within these exercises, it may allow for more hypertrophy to occur within the muscle group that you're working on that exercise. To improve recruitment even further, I would program these exercises earlier on in the session where fatigue is at its lowest and you've got the highest chance of improving hypertrophy for that particular muscle group. The unilateral exercises that are going to be the most beneficial are those exercises that are highly stable. For a lot of unilateral exercises, balance becomes an issue and then motor unit recruitment is decreased. So an exercise where you have at least 3 points of contact and it's a stable exercise to perform is one that is going to be your best option. A single hand cable lateral raise, a single hand cable row, and a single hand preacher curl are 3 examples of highly stable and highly effective unilateral exercises. Unilateral exercises that don't have this same stability, such as the Bulgarian split squat, aren't completely redundant. They are still useful, but can be improved if you use something such as a balance support whilst doing the single limb exercise. To maximize your gains using unilateral exercises, just like any other exercise, you must perform it at a high intensity, close to failure. However, unlike regular bilateral exercises, I would treat each side of a unilateral exercise as its own set. For example, if you were to do 8 reps on a seated cable row, I would complete the 8 reps close to failure. I would then rest for an allotted time, say 2 minutes, and then complete the other side. So essentially doubling your rest time for each set for any unilateral exercise. To wrap up the video, yes, unilateral exercises can be more beneficial for muscle growth than compared to bilateral exercises. However, you can't just complete a full session just using unilateral exercises simply due to the extra fatigue that they induce. Be smart about your exercise selection, choosing exercises that are more stable, and I'd recommend focusing unilateral exercises on any lagging muscle groups that you want to work on and putting them earlier on in the session where possible. If you found this video useful, give it a like, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.